Hey everyone, it's Nicole, other known as 334 Bama Girl here on the YT, and welcome to Affordable Style. Today, this video is actually going to be the start of a 12 Days of Christmas series that I'm going to be doing. From today on until Christmas, I'm going to be coming at you with some videos to help you get through this holiday season, to give you some ideas on entertaining, decorating, hair, makeup, the whole nine. I thought it'd be fun to kind of challenge myself to do a few videos, like this so you guys can enjoy. I guess it's sort of like my Christmas gift to you. Well, anyway, stay tuned and look forward to some great videos. And until I see you again, happy holidays. Hey everybody, so let's get started on making these cheesecake cookies. The first thing we're going to do is actually make the bottom crust. So I have my nice little old-fashioned Sunday mixer that I ordered from eBay about 5 years ago. This was made in the late 1920s, and believe it or not, it is still kicking. Love it, love it, love it. Good for small jobs. Well, anyway, first thing we're going to need is a third of a cup of butter, which I've already measured out right here. And then we're going to need a third of a cup of brown sugar that's going to be packed into the measuring cup. And then a half a cup of walnuts that have been chopped real fine. So I've already done that. Have my chopped walnuts right here. So what we're going to do is cream the butter with the brown sugar. So I'm going to pop the butter in my bowl here. And make sure I get all of it off. There we go. Okay, then we're going to get our brown sugar and pack it firmly into the cup. I'm going to pop that in as well. Okay. Now we're going to blend this all together. Cream it really good. With the juice. While that goes, I'm going to grab a spatula. For a minute. Okay. Now I'm going to scrape down the sides, make sure everything gets blended well. Okay. Give it another whirl. Okie-dokie. Then I'm going to grab a bowl, y'all. Bear with me. Now in this bowl, I'm going to put a cup of all-purpose flour. Make sure you level this off really good when you're scooping it out of your container or bag or whatever. So I'm leveling that off. So that's half a cup. Excuse me. And that makes 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Okay. And into that, I'm going to combine the walnuts. Now, you want to put the walnuts in with the flour because the flour coats the walnuts. And it actually keeps it from sinking. It sort of keeps them suspended in your mixture so they won't all be pooled at the bottom of your cookie. So anyway, I'm going to toss these together really quick. And then I'm going to combine this with our brown sugar and butter am making a good mess, but that means you're doing good in the kitchen. So I'm going to pop this in. Okay. And, oops. Give it a whirl. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That was cubby. Never fails. When you're in the middle of something, somebody always calls them. Anyway, let me finish mixing the flour and the brown sugar and the walnuts. And scrape down the sides. And this mixture is going to be nice and crumbly, so don't feel like you're not doing something right. It's supposed to, it's supposed to look like this. Because what this is actually your crust for the cookie. So, we get all of that scraped off of the beaters here. And give it one more whirl. Okie doke. So now we're going to reserve, oops, try to get them off without losing something. We're going to reserve a cup of this crust mixture here. Okay. Get all this off. You don't want to lose much because it's so good. I love these. These are great for holiday gifts if you're going to have a party or something. These make great desserts. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Now, a nice little mix with the spatula, and then I'm going to scoop out a cup of it. Okay. That's a half. And another half, so that's approximately a cup. The rest of it, we're going to press into a 8x8 pan, which is just a square pan. I have one already over here, my Tristan pan. I'm going to scrape this out into the pan, and then I'm going to press this in the bottom. Okay. I'm just going to try to distribute it as best that I can. Okay. I'm just going to press this into the bottom, y'all. And what we're going to do is actually pop this into the oven for about 12 minutes or so, until it gets nice and brown. Okay, almost there, y'all. And make sure you get this distributed evenly. It may look like it's not enough, but it actually is. So, all smooshed out. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good Christmas holiday season, getting into the hustle and bustle of shopping and all the good stuff, the anticipation of Christmas. I always love the anticipation of Christmas. I'm 42 years old. Love this time of year. Love it. Okay, so we got everything all spread out in the bottom of the pan. So now, I'm going to pop this in the oven, like I said, for about 12 minutes or so, into a preheated 350 oven. I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes. And I think I'm going to reduce it probably by 2 because I have a dark pan. And I probably need to reduce, or if you have a dark pan, you probably want to reduce your heat to, instead of 350 to 325, but I'm okay with that one. I know how my oven works, but if you have a dark pan, reduce your heat to about 325. Okay, so while that is going, we're going to mix up our cream cheese mixture. So I have another bowl. I'm going to pop on my mixer, and then I'm going to combine the cream cheese, and this is just an 8-ounce package. You just need one package. And these are always hard for me to open, y'all. Anyway. So I'm going to pop that in. Okay. And then I'm going to combine with that. Move this over. Grab my sugar. With the cream cheese, I'm going to combine 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. So there is 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar going in. And then we're going to cream this. And you can use the same beaters. It's not going to hurt anything. Make sure I got them in the right order. Okay. And just cream those two together. Make sure you mix it well. Make sure you scrape down those sides. Make sure everything's all well incorporated. Okay. Get it going. And while that's going, I'm going to add 1 egg. Usually you're supposed to crack this in a bowl, but I'm pretty sure about my eggs, so I'm not worried about them. But if you're not, be on the safe side, crack your egg in a bowl before you add it to your mixture. And then with the egg, we're going to add, here they are, a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. So I'm cutting up the lemon. I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice in there. Making sure not to get any seeds. Oops. Okay. There is a teaspoon of lemon juice. A little more. I kind of like mine a little zesty. Okay, so there we go. And then we're also going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Use the good stuff. Well, I don't need to go out and spend an arm and a leg, but don't use imitation. Use the pure, because there is a difference. I don't care what anybody says. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla goes in. And I think one of my videos is going to be on how to make your own vanilla extract, so stay tuned for that, y'all. Well, anyway, getting that going. Scrape down the sides again, making sure everything is all mixed together nicely. Okay. Now I'm gonna sample. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's good. cream cheese mixture ready. And we have about 4 minutes or so on the crust. So while we wait on that, I'm going to pop this in the fridge and I'll be right back. Okay guys, the crust has finished and cooled. So I'm going to grab the filling out of the fridge. It has been chilling for a little while. So it's all nice and ready to go into our pan. So what we're going to do is just spread this over the crust here. Make sure I get all of the goodness out of the bowl. There we go. And make sure that crust cools completely, because it'll end up getting soggy if it's not, once you put your filling on top. Okay. I'm going to spread that around, going from corner to corner there. Okay. Make sure you get it even, so it'll bake evenly. Okay. Alright, I'm going to give it just a little tap. Knock some of the bubbles out. And then what we're going to do is take our reserved crust that we had, that 1 cup of the brown sugar, butter, and walnut mixture, and sprinkle that on top. And with this, you can put pretty much anything you want to put in there. You can add chocolate chips, or white chocolate chips, fruit, whatever you want to put in here will be totally fine. Like I said, it's just getting creative. You take a recipe, use it as a base, and then you put your own spin on it. So experiment, you know, try some things that you like and have fun. So yeah, I'm so tempted to put some chocolate chips, but I'm going to refrain from doing that. But anyway, make sure I get all of it on top. Alright, now what we're going to do is put this into a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes, and then you're going to cool and cut. So I will see you guys in 25 minutes. Bye, y'all. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm about to take out our cream cheese cookies. And ooh, they look so yummy. Yummy. Oh, gosh, I wish you could smell this. Here, let me come get you. And let you see how yummy they look. Okay, here we go. And let me zoom in. Look at those. Well, that until I cut it. Ah, smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Oh, they smell so good, y'all. I'm going to let them cool for a few minutes. Probably about 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna pop them out onto a nice platter and cut them up so they can be devoured. Wish I could give y'all some, but hey, it is what it is. So hope you enjoyed this nice little cream cheese cookie recipe, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment box or hit me up in the inbox, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. And again, happy holidays. Yummy.